What is up, hooligans? And happy freedom. Welcome to another episode of Coffee with Hooligans, where we try to make the news suck a little less. And I appreciate all of you guys being here. If you're over on Rumble, please hit that like button. More likes equals more hooligans. Gonna read through the schedule really quick, and then we will be checking on all the chats. So let me know how you guys are doing today. Then, of course, we will be getting things started. President Trump has a plethora of rallies going on today. We're going to be covering the very last one of the entire campaign race. It'll be taking place 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time. President Trump will be holding his final MAGA rally for the 2024 campaign in Grand Rapids, Michigan, which is only like 2 hours away from me. So that's the rally we're going to be covering today, the very last one of the race. It's going to be fantastic. Then we'll be starting this live with a video titled TV Host Slams New York Authorities After Beloved Squirrel Euthanized, talking about Peanut the Squirrel as well as Fred the Raccoon. We kind of talked about it a little bit on Saturday. I didn't realize how big of a deal it was until after the live when I seen all of X going ham. Justice for Peanut and justice for Fred the Raccoon. Holy, they pissed off MAGA right before voting time. Love it. Well, I don't love what happened, but I love that they keep sticking their foot in their mouths. Those damn Democrats. Anyways, then we got a video titled, let me see, where's it begin? Americans prepare for election denialism. This is a propaganda video telling everyone to brace themselves for election denialism. Sounds like they got their cheating in place and they're ready for everyone to be mad. I think it's really interesting that they don't talk about irregularities. They just talk about denialism. They don't want to talk about things going wrong, and they bring up all the lawsuits that are going on by the Republicans. We've been covering that for a couple days now. We're talking about how weird it is to only be able to bring up court cases related to the election before the election happens, because after the election happens, you're not allowed to talk about it anymore. It doesn't make any sense, but there is a ton of lawsuits started by the Republicans towards what's going on with the election, and a lot of them have already won. A lot of those lawsuits have already been won by the GOP, and they bitch about it on this video. They're like, oh, the damn Republicans, they keep trying to make the election fair and stuff. Oh, them bastards. Yeah, it's so stupid. Huge propaganda video. It's going around, everybody just sucking the teat of fear-mongering. Then we got a video titled, These Questions Remain Unanswered Hours Before Election Day. This is a follow-up video on CCP Walz, where the DHS is pretty much accusing Tim Walz of being connected to the CCP. Of course, they're not going to budge on it, at least not until after the election. So we got normies out there voting for the CCP, which is terrible. And then we got a video titled, Old Man Walter has snuck out the basement again. Old Man Walter, he's a big fan of MAGA butts. If you didn't know that, Old Man Walter, he likes those MAGA butts. And I'm pretty sure he's talking about boy butts. And that's, I don't know. He's out there like, long live Diddy. Anyways, then we got a video titled, Lefties Losing It. Rita whoever mocks J-Lo for crying during Alina Harris's rally. That's a nice little plethora of videos there. Just lefties losing it. Then we got a speech by Alina Habba. It's titled, Alina Habba delivers final speech for Trump campaign at North Carolina campaign rally. She was going off, so I figured we should cover that. Then Alina Harris tried to pull a fast one. She's causing election interference with her SNL skit. Now, I thought about potentially putting the skit on the menu today, but it was 2 minutes of bullshit that I couldn't even handle. I couldn't even watch that whole thing, so there was no way I was going to have to watch it twice today. But this is referencing Alina Harris's SNL skit, where apparently it's illegal for companies like NBC to only give one of the candidates airtime. Apparently they have to give both candidates the same amount of airtime. And so because Alina Harris went on Saturday Night Live and try to say some campaign stuff, NBC then had to turn around and give President Trump 90 seconds of airtime to make things fair, because otherwise there was going to be some lawsuits and whatnot. That will be wrapping up the bit of news that we have for today. Then we have two funny videos of the day. First one's a hilarious one. It's titled, Even Kids Are Feeling the Inflation. And then the second video is more of our official feel-good video of the day. It's titled, The Red Wave is Coming. All of that's coming up next, but first we're going to read through the chat and see how you hooligans are doing on this Manic Monday. Hopefully I hear about my car today. I just remembered. I'm supposed to be hearing about my car today. We'll see how it goes. What is up, everyone over on jeffmaclive.com? What's up, Calex? What's up, Annette? What's up, Astrohammer? What's up, Guess MJ? What's up, Russell? What's up, Ten Man? What's up, Damsel? What's up, Breeze by You? What's up, Hair Juicer? What's up, Matt? What's up, Salty Ragu? And what's up, Snooks? Happy freedom to you, hooligans. And huge happy birthday to you, Snooks. I hope today kicks ass for you. I hope you have a fantastic day. And thank you for spending some of your birthday with us. Reading through. What is up, everyone over on Rumble? No more blurry days. Breeze by You, you are first today. And I appreciate you racing to the chat and being omnipresent, Breeze by You. What's up, Nostalgic? Happy freedom. Russell, you're omnipresent. Appreciate you. What's up, Too Old to Care? What's up, MU? What's up, Silver Wolf? What's your name? Feeble. We'll go with Feeble. Justice for Peanut. Trump 2024. That's right. That's right. Let's see, scrolling through here. What's up, Kevin? Happy freedom to you. What's up, Gron? What's up, Puffin Stuff? What's up, Zupia? What's up, Seppa? Happy freedom, you hooligans. What's up, Tree Herder? Appreciate you being here. What's up, Tony Rez? Happy No Pants Monday. What are pants? Pants are overrated. Pants are for commies. We'll leave it to the commies. What's up, Sean? Happy freedom to you. Let's see, dropped off some border crossers in Three Rivers just south of Kazoo, probably from Chicago. Yeah, I don't doubt it, Sean. Don't doubt it at all. What's up, Stoner? Happy freedom to you. Don't forget, hit that like button over on Rumble. See if you can get us on the front page. What's up, Plastic Quack? Happy freedom to you. And what is up, everyone over on Kick? Happy freedom to you, hooligans. And what is up, everyone over on Twitch? What's up, Matt Rogers? What's up, Tony Rich? What's up, Bruce? What's up, Seppa? Seppa, you're omnipresent. Happy freedom, you hooligans. Appreciate all of you guys being over on Twitch. And what is up, everyone over on the communism platform? Matt Rogers, you're omnipresent. Appreciate you. What's up, Toy Mafia? What's up, Wise Up? Happy freedom to you. What's up, Sage Pup? What is your name? What's up, Elevidence? Happy freedom to you. Trump landslide incoming. Got to make it that way. We got to get out there and vote tomorrow. I'm so excited for it. What's up, ACB? Happy freedom to you. What's up, Northeast? Appreciate you being here. Make sure we get everybody. What's up, VSen? V7. Happy freedom to you. What's up, Vicarious? Happy freedom to you. I think we got everybody. What's up, Lori? You're not on my alerts either, huh? I don't know what you're talking about, Lori, but appreciate you being here. What's up, Denise? Happy freedom to you. Appreciate you being here with us. What's up, Coin? Got a lot of new names here. What's up, Coin? Happy freedom to you. What's up, Energy Woman? Happy freedom to you. What's up, Mike? Appreciate you being here. Dems are going to cheat. They will. That's why we got to make it too big to rig. We got to come in with the red tsunami tomorrow. That's what's got to happen. What's up, Astrohammer? What's up, Guess MJ? Happy freedom, you hooligans. All right, let's go ahead and get into things. Like I said, 10:30 p.m. Eastern time. Expect President Trump in Grand Rapids, Michigan. It's going to be the final campaign of the race. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be so awesome. It's going to be so awesome. 10:30 p.m. Eastern time. We will be covering it. So we're going to get into this first video, but before we do, I was sent a reminder, an article from Proud Patriot Girly, just letting everyone know National Guard has been deployed and they are on standby for the next 4 days. It'll be starting today. National Guard has been deployed in Washington State. They're going to be on standby from today until midnight Thursday, just in case. Just in case things get out of hand. I don't have a video for it, but the article's out there floating around, so I figured I'd let you hooligans know since Proud Patriot really let me know. We're going to get in this first video here. This time about Peanut the Squirrel and Fred the Raccoon. It's titled, TV Host Slams New York Authorities After Beloved Squirrel Has Been Euthanized. Now, before we get into this, I want to remind you guys really quick, we have these Ultra Dark MAGA Hope t-shirts. President Trump is America's hope. This design was created by Alistair. He's a badass at pretty much everything he does. You can go ahead and hire him for your creative endeavors. I'll drop the link in the chat for Alistair. But this design here, it comes in shirts for men, shirts for women, tank tops for men, tank tops for women, coffee mugs, stickers, dog tags, pullover hoodies, zipper hoodies, and we even made a bumper sticker. Today I got on the plain Jane Jeff Mac t-shirt. We got lots of items and lots of designs over at the merch store. I'll drop the link in the chats while we're watching this first video.
Ross, I was actually, I've got to say, quite shocked when I saw that this story had taken off in such a strong way on the weekend. And I don't know if all of our viewers have heard about it tonight. Peanut the squirrel. This has been massive, especially in New York, on the weekend before the election. So basically, the police have come in and killed a man's two pets, a squirrel and a raccoon. It just so happened that I understand the squirrel was a social media star. I mean, this sounds weird, but it's been such a big story. And Ross, it's resonated across America because it's an example of government overreach, of government control, while there's a sense that actual criminals are getting off scot-free, are a protected species.
Yeah, so it actually gets mixed up with the migration message. That's the funny thing about dear old Peanut the squirrel, and Fred the raccoon is the other one as well. And so the New York Post sort of highlighted this and basically made the observation that really people have raided this person's house. You're right about Peanut being a bit of an internet sensation. So either somebody's got jealous or somebody says that the squirrel hasn't been kept in the right sort of environment or whatever it might be. So they've actually taken these pets away, euthanized the pets. But then now, even JD Vance has called this out, has said that Trump's not happy about this. But it really sort of almost resonates about the fact that, under the Democrats, many Americans believe that the country is overgoverned. And you mentioned earlier on in your editorial about, Australians feeling that same way, that they are overgoverned. And so this really has almost become a little emblematic in the way in which Americans do feel in this election. And also, say, for example, we're going there later on today to go and see the famous Roosevelt Hotel, one of the most famous hotels in America, which has now become a migration centre. So people remember that many people coming to America for the first time would have gone through Ellis Island. Well, this is the new Ellis Island, one of the traditionally flashest hotels in New York City, is now basically a migrant centre for people who have come illegally into this country and gravitated towards New York City. So that, again, has become a bit of a flashpoint in this election.
So like you heard, talking about Peanut the squirrel and Fred the raccoon that was euthanized, apparently the people that had called the police or called the authorities or whatever, they're from Texas. That's what a lot of articles are saying, is that individual called from Texas to report that there was two animals illegally being kept as pets in the state of New York, and that's what caused everything to spark. Now, I guess when the squirrel was retrieved from the home, the squirrel bit one of the individuals that was a part of the authority taking the animals away, and biting that person led to investigate, do they have rabies? And apparently the only way to investigate that is to euthanize the animal and then test it for rabies after it's dead. So that was their claim on why they euthanized the two animals. A lot of people argue about whether or not it was right or wrong, because the animals should not have been pets in the home because they were illegal. Now, the big thing that everybody's pointing out, and I think they also did in the video here, it's fine when Democrats break the law, but when you got pets living indoors, you got animals living indoors, oh no, that's a big no-no. We're going to have to raid the house and then take the animals out and kill them. It's the Democrat way. It's the Democrat way. Only they're allowed to say certain things. Only they're allowed to break certain laws. But anybody else, you got a cute little squirrel who's going mega famous on the internet. Oh, no. We got to go and euthanize the animals. Communism. That's what it is. And X is going ham over this. There's crazy memes and videos and all kinds of... They're saying that Peanut the squirrel and Fred the raccoon, that's our George Floyd over here. Like that, literally, there's people saying that. I can't believe that these people did that, but at the same time, I kind of can. I'm kind of surprised they didn't eat the animals the way those monsters work over on the Democrat Party. Either way, next up we have Americans prepare for election denialism. This is propaganda. It's just a propaganda video. They're spotlighting denialism, but they're not saying anything about election irregularities. They're saying that these court cases that are being won by the Republican Party, these are GOP wins, but they don't reference them as wins for we the people. Because these Republican lawsuits are about irregularities happening, wrongdoing, crimes being committed that are as a reference to our election. So that's why they're winning these cases, because laws are being broken, corruption is happening. But the people who made this video, they're pissed about those kinds of things. They like the irregularities. They like the corruption that's going on with our election. So they're mean-spirited and mean-worded on everything about this video. Like I said, it is propaganda. It is straight propaganda for the normies, talking about, oh no, be prepared for election denialism. Again, it's fine when the Democrats do it. Hillary Clinton, right? She wants to deny the election. That's totally fine. President Trump does it. Oh, he's the big lie. It's the big lie. Those dumb bastards over there voting blue. Anyways, we're going to read through the chat really quick, see what you hooligans think about Peanut the squirrel and Fred the raccoon that was captured and then killed by the Democrats. And like I said, next up, we got some propaganda going on. Russell, get ready for riot season. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see if the Democrats riot or not. It is getting cold outside, but they're going to be pissed when President Trump wins. Breeze by you all I know is the next few days will be wild. Oh, I agree. I agree. Salty Ragu, the internet will find them. Good luck. Yeah, Salty Ragu. Yeah, I've been thinking that too. I was like, nobody's going to cry at that person's funeral. I don't want anything bad to happen, but I'm just saying, if something did happen, ain't nobody crying at that funeral. Shouldn't have came after Peanut and Fred. And that the whole Democrat Party is doing the work of Lucifer. Absolutely. That's why they act like heathens. That's exactly why. Russell, it was a Karen from Texas that was jealous over the social media viewership. I totally believe it. I totally believe that, Russell. What's up, Tom Tom? Happy freedom to you. Yeah, Saldaregu, what happens if I bite a cop? I'm scared. Yep, see? See, if you vote blue and you bite a cop, they fire that officer and they defund the police. But if you're voting for President Trump and you bite a cop, well, you might end up the way of the squirrel. It's no good. It's no good. Damn commies. Guess you're on the mission. What's up, Cassie J? Happy freedom to you. Sadru, did anyone have dead squirrel on the bingo card? No. We have to bust out a second sheet here. I can't believe half the stuff that's happened this last year. Guess yeah, exactly. There's a ton of these all over the internet. There was a bunch of them I was sharing out that I just thought it was pets for Trump because, you know, what's been going on in Springfield, Ohio. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets. And then I saw the story about Peanut the squirrel. I was like, oh, it's even worse than we thought. It's even worse. Thank you so much, Energy Woman, for joining the membership program over on Rumble. And welcome to the family. You're officially a hooligan. And I appreciate you. Thank you for joining the membership program. What's up, Mr. B New? Happy freedom to you. Tony Rez. Yeah, Tony Rez, but the thing is they have to make their case. She can't just deny the election. I know a lot of people keep saying that because that's what happened with Pence. But what people forgot is before Pence certified the election in 2020, everybody went up there and told their sad story. Now, they were supposed to be talking about irregularities, but because J6 had literally just happened, they made all their sad stories about J6, and they didn't talk enough about the board hearings where they were saying, yeah, something's off, and we need to hold audits. And so they made their cases before Pence, but they didn't prove their case. And so if you go watch the certification process of 2020, you'll hear them say that they did not provide reason to believe that there was inaccuracies in the 2020 election, and then they certified it. It's because that whole talking process where they were crying, like I'm saying, they were supposed to be proving their case, and instead they just talked about J6. A couple times they brought up irregularities, but then they just went ahead and certified an election that wasn't accurate. And we have that over on jeffmaclive.com. We have the whole 17 hours of footage that we covered on J6 during the election certification process and all of that. If you watch the third video near the end there, because it is a couple hours long, near the end you'll see it. The problem is that we were covering J6. We were burned out on what's going on. It was really late at night. The Democrats were crying their little eyes out, and then they certified it. And when we saw that, we were like, what the fuck did he just say? And then we were back in the game. But that whole process, that downtime, that's when they were supposed to be proving their case. They didn't do that. Pence certified it. He shouldn't have. So as relevance to this election, they will have to prove their case. that there is irregularities. And if they can't do that, she doesn't even have the option to not certify it. If she did, it'd be like communism. And I know the way things are right now, but there's still people on Capitol Hill that are just not going to let that slide. They're not going to be like, yeah, everything was airtight and 100% good to go. And then she's like, nah, I'm not certifying it. That's not going to fly. Somebody on Capitol Hill will have a problem with that. They're not going to let that slide. But she will have that power. So if they do prove a case, they do try to say there was irregularities or whatever, she could try and deny it, but I don't think that'll be good. I don't think that'll be good. So reading through, and we'll get on to this next video here. Salty Ragu, when Trump wins, I'm going to make a shirt that says, show me your boobies. I voted Trump. Good luck to thee, Salty Ragu. I don't want dudes with tits flashing me, but I feel like that's what would happen. You never know. You never know. Praying for a good outcome. Puff and Stuff, a senator has to sign it into contest. Yeah, but they got to prove their case. There's a whole bunch of stuff that they got to do. And from what it sounds like, it doesn't seem like Democrats are even making court cases right now. It seems like all the lawsuits related to the election are all Republican. Now, that may not be the case, but that's all I keep hearing is that Republicans are causing these lawsuits, not Democrats. So if we get to a certification day and the Democrats are going, oh, we want to deny it, blah, blah, it'll be very hard for them to do that. But they're all a bunch of lying, cheating, crying monsters, so God only knows, you know. Free League of Texans, tits are tits. No. That dude pulling his tits out on the White House lawn, those are dude tits. DCAT, the Democratic Party has been breaking the laws since the first day they took office and continue to break laws until we remove them from office. I'm just saying, yeah, DCAT, well, that's what I'm saying is I'm not saying they're not going to try and do some corrupt stuff. I'm just saying the way that it's supposed to go. God only knows the way they're going to actually do it, you know. What's up, Free League of Texans? Happy freedom to you. Pumpkin, happy freedom to you. I sent out a warning to all the squirrels to beware of the Dems and to get their weapons ready. That's right. That's right. They got to be on the offense. What's up, AR-16? Happy freedom. Free League of Texans, they looked real. They had a good surgeon. Mm-hmm. Guess who? R.I.P. Peanut. He made nuts great again. That's right, guess who? That's why the Dems smoked him. That's why. Because they're the party of cutting their own wieners off. And they saw what Peanut had packing, and they didn't like that. And they went over there and raided the house. Like a bunch of commies, those bastards. What's up, Mushroom? Happy freedom. How long are we going to stream tomorrow? I don't know. I don't know what the plan is. I have no idea how this election result stuff is going to happen. They keep saying we're not going to get the results till Friday, or Thursday, Friday, maybe even later. I don't know what to expect. But if there is stuff going on, we will be covering it. What's up, Gerald? Happy freedom. What's up, Mute? What's up, Thomas? Happy freedom. Thomas, I eat cat. Well, my old lady's, but I make her shave it first. Well, there you go, Thomas. You're not in Springfield, Ohio, are you? You're going to end up on the news. Mm-hmm. V7, where's the 325,000 missing children? I bet Hyena Harris knows. What is your name? My Hands. We'll go with My Hands. No, I've never heard of anything like that. Not kind of intersections or anything like that. What's up, Mach 1? Happy freedom. What's up, Cheeseburger? Happy freedom to you. Justice for Peanut pops in the same searches as Justice for Palestine. I don't know about all that stuff. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe we'll take it over. Justice for Peanut. The only they should be crying about East Palestine, Ohio. That's what they should be crying about. Damn protesters. What's up, Extra Bill? Happy freedom. They off Peanut because he was housed illegally. Think carefully about that statement. That didn't mean they had to kill the squirrel. I mean, you can sympathize with the Democrats if you want to. That's your prerogative. But not me. I'm not sympathizing with that bullshit. Klaus Daniels is a little secret here. You saying you want them to come take Klaus Daniels and smoke him? because that's what it sounds like you're saying. That's exactly what it sounds like. If Klaus Daniels isn't supposed to be here, that it's okay for them to raid my house and kill my cat. Now he's going to go down fighting. This is a hooligan cat. There's never been anything like it. He's one of a kind. He's the first of his kind. I'd like to see those bastards try. I'd like to see them try. Next up, we got Americans prepare for election denialism. Propaganda. Like I said, this whole video is propaganda. They want you to feel like if you question the way things are, that you're a bad person. They're preparing the normies to tell you that if you question anything that happens, that you're automatically a bad person. That there is no such thing as irregularities or inaccuracies when it comes to our election. That's what this is. This is a huge campaign on that, to lie to the normies and tell them to be really, really scared. Now hit that like button over on Rumble and let's get this rolling.
It's just 2 days from the presidential election, and we just checked this number. More than 77 million have already cast their votes. And new information from election officials in Iowa, meanwhile, a federal judge ruling the state can continue challenging the validity of hundreds of ballots from potential non-citizens. Now, critics say the effort threatens the voting rights of new U.S. citizens. This as a new poll shows Kamala Harris leading in the state by 3 points. So what happens if a winner is declared and the results are not accepted by the other side, by either candidate? More Americans are worried over the spread of election denialism. Efforts are going on right now from both parties challenging the process in key swing states. The Supreme Court could again take center stage, deciding on election cases similar to 2020. But what does that process look like, and what challenges are in the courts right now? News Nation correspondent Alina Habba is taking a look at what could happen in the coming months and how authorities are addressing Election Day threats at the voting booth.
Republicans and Democrats are battling out in court, filing a wave of election lawsuits in multiple states. They're challenging everything from cleaning up voter rolls to how ballots are cast and counted. Over the past year, the RNC has filed 135 lawsuits across 26 states. The majority are concentrated in 7 battleground states. 93 electoral votes are up for grabs. The Trump campaign suing this week in what many consider the most important swing state, Pennsylvania, where early voting in Bucks County was extended after voters reported being turned away. A legal victory for the Trump camp. The Pennsylvania Supreme Court also ruled this week to shut down an effort to allow mail-in ballots without a handwritten date to be counted in the 2024 election, another GOP win. And a group aligned with former President Trump is reportedly also planning to sue over this year's election results. Lawsuits from the group suggests widespread voter fraud could be happening without providing any evidence.
I think those cases are indicative of this overall strategy, which is a kind of throw spaghetti at the wall strategy in challenging the integrity of our elections. And it failed in 2020. They're getting a head start this time, but it's going to fail here as well. And the voters will decide this election, not political actors or litigation.
But if either candidate contests the results, the process could get messy. The opposing side could file a lawsuit to argue the results or ask for recounts, among other things. The lawsuit could head straight to the Supreme Court. After the 2020 election, Trump filed many lawsuits challenging the election results. A few of these cases were appealed to the Supreme Court, but they declined to hear them, letting the election results stand. In Washington, Alina Habba, News Nation.
Thanks for watching.
So you hear the way they're talking about all of this stuff. Oh, it's another win for the GOP. What do you mean? Making sure that the election is accurate and fair? That it's the way it's supposed to be and not the way the Democrats want it to be? That's a win for the Republicans? You mean the people, right? Like the people who vote? It's a win for them? These people are so stupid. They're so bad at their propaganda at this point. It used to be about the people. We covered a piece on Saturday where it was the same thing. The reporters are like, well, if President Trump wins, he's going to come after all of us. He's going to go after the news agencies. He's going to incarcerate reporters for lying and fear-mongering. Normies don't care about that shit. You got to make it the normies' problem. Nobody cares about reporters and people like that. The normies don't. So the fear-mongering's not landing because they're talking about everybody else's problems. Oh, this is a win for the Republican Party. You mean when the election goes fair, that's a win for Republicans only? Are you smoking Parmesan with Hunter Biden? Like, what the fuck are you thinking? They're supposed to make this. They're so stupid. I'm not going to tell them how to do it because they're already piss poor at the propaganda. I'm not going to tell them how to fix it. Fuck those people. The fear-mongering doesn't work. They've lost the plot. They took their eye off the mark, and now they're lost. Just sad. Sad and pathetic people out here reeing really hard because President Trump, it's looking like he's going to win. Now, we got to get out there tomorrow. If you haven't voted yet, you got to get out there tomorrow and vote for President Trump. He's not going to just win. We got to make it happen. We got to go out there and vote. Hopefully, I can drive to go vote tomorrow. Otherwise, I'm going to be walking a good little distance here. But either way, I am so excited to vote tomorrow. Let me see here. Next up, we got these questions remain unanswered hours before Election Day. This is a follow-up on CCP Walz. DHS has been accusing Tim Walz of being connected to the CCP because he's made more than 30 trips there. They don't know how he was able to afford that because according to his finances, he can't afford that. So they don't know who was paying for that or why he's made so many trips there. But they're stalling and we'll probably never know if he's actually connected to the CCP. But DHS, they're making those accusations. And we've been trying to stay up to date with it, but it's kind of like old man Walter in the classified documents he wasn't supposed to have. They bring it up, they did a bunch of nothing, they stretched it out for months, and then at the end they said old man Walter wasn't fit to stand trial, and then it all just disappeared. It just swept under the rug. And I assume this is going to go very much like that. It's coming up next, but first we're going to read through the chat and see what your hooligans think about this fear-mongering from the news, claiming that there's going to be a rise of election denialism. There's fucking labels, man. They got so many labels. Is that a boy or a girl? I can't tell anymore. The damn pronouns. It's stupid. Breeze by you, traitors. Yeah. It should be illegal for the news to lie to you. I mean, it's one thing to like interpret things differently, which happens. Of course, it happens. We're all sitting in our own point, from our own point of view, interpreting things differently. That's different than just blatantly lying. Just blatantly lying to the American people, like KJP does every single day. Goes out there and just says stuff that is not true. It should be illegal. Now, I understand there's freedom of speech, but I feel like if you're signing up to be a source of information, you shouldn't be. You're like waiving that. You're saying I have freedom of speech, but while working in this service, can only tell you the truth or what we believe is true, not just purposely lie to you, trick you, manipulate you. Like that stuff should be illegal. Snooks, I'll check it in a second. Matt Walz took students to China and that was supposedly paid for by the CCP. Interesting. Because in this video here, they claim they don't know things. And it's Capitol Hill, so of course they say things like that. What's up, Alistair? Happy freedom. Breeze by you, they just can't stop themselves. They're wicked people. Guess it's going to be a late night tomorrow. I'll be up all night. We'll see. I don't really know what to expect. Breeze by you, can't wait to vote tomorrow. I know, I'm in the same boat. So excited for it. What's up, Zero? Happy freedom to you. Breeze by you, fair elections are a win for the Americans, we the people. Yep. See, and they just, it's a Republican win. They're so stupid with the way they word things. Snooks, you're spicy today? I'm not that spicy. My stomach's upset, though. Maybe that's making me a little edgy. Alistair, I'm 100% positive there will be a plethora of election deniers. I mean, come on. Be honest, no matter what the results, if Trump doesn't win, we're going to be positive they cheated no matter what, right? Well, yeah, Alistair, there is going to be election denying going on from either side. From either side, it's going to happen. Like I said, Hillary Clinton's been doing it for years. For years, she's been denying the results of 2016. So yeah, there is going to be deniers and whatnot, but I think that it would be more important for people to keep an eye out that the election's going the way it should be, that voting is happening the way it should, that people are not being turned away early, that offices aren't closing early and things like that happening. Ballots aren't being pulled from underneath the tables and stuff like that. Water mains breaking in the middle of the day that never really happened, things like that. I think it'd be more important for people to be told, hey, make sure when you vote, you complete your ballot completely That way it actually counts. Or if you see something suspicious, say something. Instead of being like, if you hear people denying the results, just know that they're white supreme pizzas and really bad people. Like, I don't know. I feel like it's kind of like reverse name calling or something. I don't know. Fear mongering. That's what it is. Fanatical. You'd be shocked to know how little politicians actually know. Yeah, well, a lot of them are fake. They're just talking. They're like the opposite of a scarecrow. They're just mindless oafs, repeating lines that they've memorized to manipulate people. Business is like that. If you read books about business, specifically about salesmanship, it's just manipulation. Books on salesmanship is just literally manipulation books. Ways to speak so people trust you, they believe you, they buy things from you, they feel that you're an authority of some sort. Salesmanship books is literal books on manipulating other people around you. And politicians do just that. What's up, Roy? Happy freedom to you. DCAT, Michigan is mostly red. It's just the southern part of the Democrats have bought. I'm just saying, I lived there all my life. Yeah, DCAT. When I lived in Niles near Buchanan and stuff, that place is blue. Muskegon is pretty blue too. But everywhere else is all red. It's red all over the place. Yeah, Silver Wolf, you're a badass. I can't wait to go vote. Fanatical, Michigan is blue. Jeff didn't do enough locally. My whole area is red. But who knows? The state probably will be blue. I'm sure Whitmer will make sure of it. Oh, I appreciate you, Silver Wolf. Nostalgic. What are you seeing in your area of Michigan regarding the election? Is your area leaning one way or the other? Where I live is red. Where I live is big 5-foot Trump signs and stuff like that. Like the big $400 signs. It's just Trump all over the place. It's Trump everywhere. But I don't know what the whole state's going to vote. DCAT, the mainstream media lost a propaganda war back in 2020. I'm just saying, unless you're a complete idiot, you would realize that. Yeah, DCAT. It just shouldn't be that way. It shouldn't be corrupt. They shouldn't be allowed to just lie to you and say things that are completely untrue. Especially KJP at the White House. Being the press secretary for the White House, you should not be allowed to lie to people like that. Now, like I said, it's different to misinterpret things or to have belief in something and then turn around and find out it's not true and then correct the record. You know, that's different. But like KJP, she just comes out and says things that are not true. Just blatant lies. So break a leg. Happy freedom to you. Free the Texan. I vote early to avoid the lines. Yeah, I don't think I've never seen a line when I went to vote. There's just not enough people in this area. Supia, it's going to fail. Bitch, we're already winning the lawsuits. Yeah. See, and that's what they're mad about, though. They're mad that Republicans are keeping tabs on how the election's going, and every time something's out of line, they create a lawsuit. And the news, the elites, the Democrats, they don't like that. Tony Rez, don't want to adult today. Enjoy, hooligans. I know, I've been feeling that way all day, too. Proud American, they don't care about that, only about power and control. Yep. They don't care how they stay in power as long as they stay in power. I worry about President Trump's safety right now. Because if they really think that President Trump's going to win the election, I worry about the things they're willing to do. Extra bill. New York State is housing illegals illegally with our tax money, but they can off peanut for being housed illegally. Yeah, extra bill. Well, that's what I had said in the beginning there. That it's fine when the Democrats are breaking the laws and shit. But as soon as anybody else does it, they need to raid the houses and start offing animals and all that. What is your name? I don't know why you guys... Why would you want a username that's unreadable? I don't understand that. We'll go with... No, we already got a V. I don't know what to call you. We'll go with Dree. Happy freedom, Dree. What's up, Garrett? Happy freedom. Thomas, KJP is fragile. She is. She's a porcelain person. She's fragile. Thomas, Hooked on Phonics worked for me, and it's all spelled wrong. I had a t-shirt that literally was that. It said the same exact thing, and everything was misspelled. I wonder if they still got Hooked on Phonics. Probably not. You see the way Gen Z is. Gen Z, they look awful. They look awful. Most of Gen Z looks older than I do. I don't know if they were putting fentanyl in the baby bottles or what the fuck was going on. Rock and roll, he should go after the news agencies. Yeah, he should do whatever Obama... He should undo whatever Obama did that made it so the news could spread propaganda. I can't remember what it's called right now. Find a fix at DC is going to be wild? Most likely. Yeah. I'm kind of surprised there's not protests in DC right now. Just to put pressure on everything. What's up, Sam? Happy freedom. Breeze by you, adulting can be exhausting. I agree. That's why you got to play. You got to go out there and play so you can recharge those batteries, because otherwise you just feel like life is adulting. What's up, A-Quest? Happy freedom. What's up, Dutton? Happy freedom to you. A-Quest, YouTube's not letting me say anything. Yeah, that's how that platform is. That's why we're everywhere else. Zero, they're putting up fences right now around everything in DC. Yeah, I want to say on Saturday, I think it was, we were covering how they were already boarding up windows, and I don't know. It's funny because they're always talking about J6. They're like, oh, we got to board up the windows just in case another J6 happens. What about the fucking years of riots? Like, there was like 2 years of riots. Everybody only remembers J6. It's so crazy how people are. Anyways, we're going to get on to this next video here. It's titled, These Questions Remain Unanswered Hours Before Election Day. This is our follow-up video on CCP Walz. Like I said, DHS is accusing Walz of being connected to the CCP because he's made more than 30 trips to China. They don't know how he's paying for it because, according to his own documents, he can't afford to do stuff like that. Now, before we get into this video, I want to remind you guys really quick, if you would like to if you would like to participate in Free Speech Saturday, make sure you post all of your memes over on Discord or on jeffmaclive.com. Just hop on the group chats on either platform. You'll see the tabs labeled memes. Drop what you got and we'll shout you out, as we're making Saturdays more fun. Like I said, we're going to get into this video here. This is These Questions Remain Unanswered Hours Before Election Day.
This is their MO. This is how they operate. We've seen it with Swalwell. You know, they take these women, they compromise candidates. What they've been doing lately, Maria, is trying to get state and locals. So this makes perfect sense that they would go after a state governor, in this case Minnesota, who has become the VP nominee. I find this really disturbing.
And that is the House Foreign Affairs Committee Chairman Michael McCall with me on Mornings with Maria this week on reports that Minnesota Governor Tim Walz had a secret romantic relationship with the daughter of a Chinese Communist Party official, beginning in 1989 until it ended in 1992. The woman has spoken out about the relationship. Now, a whistleblower has come forward to the House Oversight Committee with internal communications from within the Homeland Security Office, where a DHS official expresses concern about Walz's history with China, warning that Beijing could target him to exert influence on U.S. policy toward the CCP. Joining me now with the very latest on his investigation into Walz's ties to Communist China is the chairman of the House Oversight Committee, James Comer. Mr. Chairman, thanks very much for being here this morning. We so appreciate it.
Good morning, Maria.
Tell us what your investigation is zeroing in on.
Well, we had a whistleblower with the Department of Homeland Security come forward and tell us that the Department of Homeland Security had been monitoring Tim Walz for many years, way prior to Kamala Harris choosing him to be her running mate. They were concerned about the sheer number of times that Walz had been to China. They were concerned about who was actually paying for all those trips to China, considering that if you look at Walz's financial disclosure form, and I believe it to be accurate, he really doesn't have the means to pay for that many trips to China. And they were concerned as why is he going to China so many times? Because all the things that all the boxes are checked with Tim Walz that the Department of Homeland Security and our intelligence community look for in a potential American official or their family member being groomed or being influenced by the Chinese Communist Party.
So do you think that the CCP targeted Walz years ago? And do you believe that the CCP paid for all of those trips? And we're talking about between, 15 and 30 trips to China, which he has admitted that he's gone back and forth when he was teaching there. Did the CCP pay for those trips?
Well, Walz said he went to China at least 30 times. Of course, he lied about being in China during the Tiananmen Square massacre. So if you take Walz at his word that he's been there at least 30 times, that's a lot of money. I don't know who paid for the trips. And it's very frustrating to me that no one in the corporate media, the mainstream media, ever asked Tim Walz that question. When he was asked about China in one interview, he clammed up and he changed the subject. He didn't answer the question. There are a lot of questions with China. Look, China's our biggest adversary. You know this. You know they manipulate the currency. You know they take American jobs. They use slave labor. They steal our patents. But to have an American official that could be a heartbeat away from the presidency spend that much time in China and speak favorably about China's business model and how they've taken people out of poverty. I mean, every American citizen should be concerned. And here we are 48 hours before Election Day, and there are so many questions about Tim Walz and his relationship with the Chinese Communist Party that are unanswered.
What about this relationship with the daughter of a CCP official? I guess she has spoken out, and there were some questions about whether or not they were together so that she could get a visa, or whether they were in love, or what the story was. But interesting report that he was actually a woman who was the daughter of a CCP official.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that relationship other than what's been reported, but I do know this. The Department of Homeland Security was very concerned about Tim Walz long before Kamala Harris chose him to be her running mate. We need to know why the Department of Homeland Security was concerned about Tim Walz. Was it this relationship? Was it who was financing his trips? Was it things that he had said favorably about the Chinese Communist Party? These are questions that remain unanswered 48 hours before the election. We know that there are documents, classified and unclassified, that the Department of Homeland Security has, according to the whistleblower, pertaining to concerns about Tim Walz. We've asked for these documents, and thus far the Department of Homeland Security under Mayorkas has refused to comply with our request.
Well, you've already impeached Mayorkas. We know that he also sits atop the Secret Service as well as the wide open border. Is there anything else you can do about it to hold Alejandro Mayorkas to account?
The only way people are going to be held accountable for all the bad behavior, for all the cover-ups, for all the obstruction in the Biden-Harris administration is for people to go out on Tuesday and vote for Donald Trump so that we can drain the swamp and that we can put good people in office that will abide by the Constitution and hold the people accountable for wrongdoing.
Trump is the answer. Yep. I don't understand how stuff like this happens all the time. People get in front of Congress and all those guys, and they're like, yeah, we're infringing on the rights of Americans, or yeah, we're participating in crazy amounts of corruption and treason and things like that. And they're like, oh, yeah, that's crazy. Anyways, have a good day. And then nothing ever happens. Nothing ever happens. And so hopefully when we get President Trump back in the Oval Office, we will see some accountability, because we need it. We need it bad. Real bad. I've already killed the damn squirrel. How much more are we going to take? Anyways, next up we have Old Man Walter has snuck out of the basement again, and he's hungry for MAGA butts. It's coming up next, but first we're going to read through the chat. See what you hooligans think about CCP Walz. I already think he's a fruitcake. I wouldn't be surprised at all if he was connected to the CCP. He's a weird individual. It's really hard to put your finger on that, what kind of person he actually is. Fake, for sure, but what lies beneath, who knows? Like I said, we're going to read through the chat. We're going to get on to Old Man Walter and his fetish for MAGA butts. Breeze by you, if they found all of this on Trump, they'd be acting differently. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. They screamed Russia, Russia forever. They still scream it. They still screaming it's already come out that the whole thing was fraudulent. It was all fake. I guess you found it. You figured it out. We've come to some conclusions here. Peanut the Squirrel, I have information that could lead to the arrest and imprisonment of Hillary Clinton. That's what happened. We knew it. We knew that Peanut was a hardcore truther. How many more names? Breeze by you, this stuff just gets better and better. How much treason before it's treated like treason? I am very interested to see how things go when President Trump gets into office. Very interested, because President Trump, he says he hints towards a lot of things that all of us are thinking and saying. He's obviously present while all of that stuff is being said. We covered a clip a few days ago that was showing behind the scenes of President Trump, how they analyze Hyena Harris speeches, how they write their social media posts and things like that. So President Trump, he knows the things we're saying. He knows how we feel about things because he's right there watching us say it. So like I said, I'm really interested to see what it's like when President Trump is in office and he has all the power to hold these people accountable, and I hope he does. Breeze by you, everyone knows and nothing is done. Yep. Well, that's why we need some change. We need some change. We got to get President Trump into office, and, well, hopefully we can get things turned around. Stoner, a Chinese horse seduced him. Ah! We figured it out. There was it started with a romance, like most stories do. It's a little romance going on back in China. That's why he made 30 trips. He just missed his horse pal. Rappy, I am happy Trump is going to win. We got to make it happen. Era 16 Chinese lady boy? I'm not sure what they called the horse. I'm not sure. Puff of stuff, 25 hours until results start coming in. Yeah, but it's going to take a whole week. That's what's got everything messed up. If we were going to get the results all at one time, then I would have more of an idea of what tomorrow is going to look like. But considering they're saying we're not even going to get results till Thursday or Friday, makes it very messy for me to plan what we're going to be live for. What's up, Craig? Happy freedom to you. Era 16 Little China Walls. Where's he been? I feel like we haven't been seeing a whole lot of CCP Walls. Oh, horse drinker. It's just been Hyena Harris. Yeah, Free the Texan, that's what I worry about too. There's no easy way to say it out loud, but yeah, that's exactly what I'm worried about. Black White Bull, I'm still waiting on the sender to jail stuff. It's all a big game and zero really happens unless you are a pleb. And then you get jail at the drop of a hat. Yeah, Black White Bull. Well, that's why the only thing that makes me leery about things is when President Trump talks about Hillary Clinton. And he said that he was always talking about how she'd be in jail and all this stuff, but then he became president and he decided against going after her because he thought that it would look bad for him to go after, I don't want to say an ex-president, but what do they call President Trump? I can't remember what they called him. It's not an ex-president, whatever. A previous president's wife. He said that wouldn't look good. And so that's why he never went after Hillary. But they've been going after him left and right. So hopefully he doesn't get cold feet when it comes to handing out that accountability, and hopefully he can still feel the ringing in his ears from the government causing nonsense court cases and constantly calling him into court, put him on gag orders and stuff like that. Hopefully he doesn't forget about that stuff when it comes time to hand out accountability, because we need it. We need it. And if he wants people to get behind him, handing out that accountability is how he will regain trust between the Americans and the government. If that accountability starts reigning, then people will start trusting the government a little bit more. Former president, thank you, Astro Hammer. I was having a Biden moment right there. Thank you, Zero. Matt, they call Trump the other guy. Yeah, they're scared to say his name, like he's Voldemort or something. I don't know. Thank you so much, Get Some J, for that $10 donation over on Rumble. I really appreciate the support, Get Some. Thank you so much. It says, in memory of Peanut, support D's nuts. Get some. No, I appreciate you. Thank you. Mike T, has she been declared unfit for human consumption yet? I mean, I wouldn't put it in my mouth, I'll tell you that. Just saying. Thank you, Rip Curl. Yeah, I was having a Biden moment there. I'm blaming Cat Daniels. It's his fault. Plastic Quack, he knows there's a special place in hell reserved for her anyways. Oh, yeah. I guarantee it. Pumpkin, just be live for our sanity. Well, I'm trying, Pumpkin. It'll be interesting because, like I said, I'm surprised there's not protests going on right now. So I bet tomorrow there'll be something to cover. I mean, we'll do coffee with hooligans and stuff. We'll get everything figured out because I do got to go vote, and I don't know how long that's going to take because I don't know if I'm going to have a car or not. So there's a lot of what ifs going on. I am for sure going to vote, and we are for sure going to be live tomorrow. That's all I know for sure, though. What's up, Sibo? Happy freedom. Sibo, Trump made them set the president first. All these firsts was from their side cheering for it. Now it should be easy to go back and get them. Yeah, Sibo? I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Told to care Portland was boarding up. Yeah, and like I said in the beginning here, Washington State, they've already deployed National Guard. That's going to go until Thursday. So they're preparing for something. What's up, Pag? Happy freedom. Yeah, I'm sorry, Extra Bill. Misunderstandings, they totally happen. Pag, Camilla's husband, Doug, said she's going to put her head down and go to work. Well, Doug knows her best. I'm just saying, Pag. Doug knows her best. She don't act right, he's going to put those hands on her. We heard about Doug. Doug uppercut Imhoff. Yeah, I'm inclined to believe him. What's up, Southern Eagleman? Happy freedom to you. Happy freedom, Raybon. Yeah, tomorrow I think is going to be a busy day. What's up, Cat? Happy freedom to you. What's up, Prop Patriot Girly? Happy freedom to you. Prop Patriot Girly, I just talked about the article that you sent me. I didn't find any videos on it, but we talked about it in the beginning of the live. What's up, Andrew? Happy freedom. What's up, ACB? Happy freedom to you. What's up, Bombay Man? Bombay Man, Trump's a big mouth with no action. We'll see. What's up, Nuts? Happy freedom. It's interesting to see all the hooligans coming back after being gone for so long. Christopher, the steel is on bad. Yeah, we've been covering a lot of irregularities going on with those damn machines and stuff, but it's the count that we're all kind of waiting to see how that goes. How are they going to do the counting? What's up, Hair Juicer? Happy freedom to you. I'm going first thing in the morning so I don't miss work. When does it open? It's probably different for all of us. I'll have to see when they open because I think that may be the best way to go. If possible, go there early as shit. Get it taken care of. Take pictures and whatnot. And then be able to make it back in time for coffee with hooligans. I hope President Trump goes live tomorrow. I don't know what he's going to do because tonight, 10:30 p.m. Eastern time, we will be covering President Trump's final rally. So I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. I assume he'll be live, but it ain't going to be a rally. Free Think of Texan, 8 a.m. probably. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. I'm going to double check though in a little bit. Pumpkin, it's been raining here for 3 days. I saw 5 minutes of sun today. It's doing that here too, Pumpkin. It was raining all day yesterday, all day the day before. It's raining right now. What's up, Hidu? Happy freedom to you. Zupia, Trump is live right now. His first rally today. He stopped at one point and got a little emotional when he realized the rallies are coming to an end. Yeah, Zupia, if he's live right, I wonder if right now is the second rally. Because I think he was live earlier, and then he had one that was supposed to start at 2. I don't know. I just know that we're covering the one at 10:30, because that's the last rally of the race. A victory party, yeah, Peyton. Hopefully, well, I know we'll see a victory party, but I'd like to see him live before we get to Thursday or Friday. Wayward, I'll take some rain. Yeah, I'm not scared of the rain. Getting out there and voting. Looking forward to it. Free the Text will be first in line. Camp out like we did at GameStop on new releases. Like I said, there's not usually a line. Like where I live is so small, it's literally called a village. Like there's not usually a line. If I get in line, other people won't. They won't. People see me and they stay the hell away from me. And I mean, I'm thankful most of the time, but I don't want to deter people from voting. Snooks, it is Trump's second rally right now. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I can't wait till tonight. It's gonna be so awesome. Final rally of the race. We're gonna get into this next video here. Let me figure out where we are. Yes, Old Man Walter and his MAGA butt fetish. This is titled Old Man Walter has snuck out of the basement again. This is a very short video. I actually couldn't find the longer version. I don't know if the Democrats already pulled it all down or what. This is Old Man Walter telling us how he really feels.
But I'm serious. These are the kind of guys you like to smack in the ass. You like to smack in the ass.
Look at that face. That's his O face. That's his ooh baby baby I need more MAGA butts face. I don't know. I don't know. I said this on Twitter, I think it was yesterday or the day before. Old Man Walter is helping MAGA win, and I think he needs more screen time. You know, I think they need to let him out of the basement a little more often because he's got those zingers coming left and right. Next up, we got Lefties Losing It. It's a plethora of, well, lefties losing it. In the title here, they spotlight J-Lo crying at the Hyena Harris rally, but there's all kinds of good stuff in this video. Like I said, it's a plethora of lefties losing it. But first, we're going to read through the chat, see what you hooligans think about Old Man Walter's MAGA butt fetish. Now, before we get into this, I want to give you guys a new reminder here. Let me figure out where we are. So I want to let you guys know, if you hooligans have any children in your life, I want you guys to go check out these books. This book is titled A Dog Named Cappy. G. Lee is the illustrator, and Lee Linda is the author of A Dog Named Cappy. The book is a rhyming book, but they've also created a few Christmas activity and coloring books for kids that enjoy using crayons and markers and being creative. You can find A Dog Named Cappy rhyming book on either paperback or on Kindle. I'll provide those links in just a moment. And you can get A Dog Named Cappy Christmas activity and coloring book over on Amazon. I will give you that link here in a second too. If you hooligans do purchase these books, make sure to leave reviews on Amazon and also follow their page over on Facebook. That way you can stay up to date with new books and you can help them grow. Cappy is a real dog who lives here in Michigan with the illustrator's grandmother, and it would mean a lot to them if you hooligans would go check out their books. So let me drop these links in the chats really quick. And like I said, we will read through. Let's make sure everything fits. Oh, I'm gonna have to rewrite that link. Either way, let me get this put out here, and we'll read through the chats. Just a second. I'm gonna have to redo these links. They're too long for the chats. That's what she said. This is how we're going to do it. Yes, Snooks. Wham. Why is it fighting me? I'm going to have to redo all these links. Either way, go check them out. Some of you guys already got the links. Some of these platforms, they don't let you post that much. Alright, so the first set of links is to go get the book. The second link here is for the activity book. And these books are being sent to me, by the way, so once I have them, then I will be able to show you some illustrations. But either way, go check out these links. Go check out all these books. They're good stuff, and your kids will love them. And I'll rewrite these links, that way we don't have to have them all broken up next time. I forgot about the damn chats. Like over on the website, we can write as much as we want to, but everywhere else, it's 200 characters or less. Especially YouTube. YouTube sucks. YouTube sucks. Every time I wake up every day like, ugh, YouTube sucks. Just saying. Anyways, go check out those links. It's all good stuff. You won't be disappointed. Like I said, we're going to read through the chat really quick, see what you hooligans think about old man Walter and, you know, his stuff he's got going on. But next up, we got a plethora of lefties losing it. It's kind of like break time, like midterm break time. What's up, Ken Daniels? You look like you just woke up. Let me see these toes real quick. Oh, yes, those toes are tired. Tired toes. He's all puttered out. He's all excited about the election. He's all worn out about it. He's waking up. He's like, did Trump win yet? Did it happen yet? We're going to crack open some fancy feasts as soon as he does. Snooks, I love the word plethora. When I used to work at this road repair products company that I used to work for, my boss, he used to say that about everything. He's like, we got a plethora of things on the menu today. I'm like, yeah. And we were always quoting, "Oh brother, where art thou?" It used to be my grandma's favorite movie, and he was always quoting it, and I always knew all the quotes and stuff. I kind of miss working there. It's not as good as this job, but there was some fun times. Snooks, it's never too long. That's not true. That's not true. I've seen things. Zero record-breaking voting here in Indiana too. That's awesome. Breeze by you, we had lines here for weeks with early voting, and I expect lines tomorrow. Yeah, I'm sure there'll be lines here in Michigan. Just where I live, I've never seen a line to go vote. Supia, it's a rough life being a cat. Maybe not Klaus Daniels, because sometimes I feel that way too, but man, you scroll on X for about 10 minutes, you'll see reasons to feel bad for animals. I don't know why Elon allows all those terrible videos on there. There's terrible videos, people beating animals to death because they're bored and stuff like that. It's just terrible. You got to be thick-skinned. You got to have leather skin to be on X, at least with the filters off. Zupia, he's giving Jeff the look for sure. Yeah, he's had enough of my shit. Here, 16, Klaus looks mad. Yeah, like I said, he's tired of me. What's up, JT3? Happy freedom to you. Bobby, JLo's face looks fucked now. Well, she's part of the whole Diddy situation there. Pumpkin, that's an ugly face. I know old man Walter's O face. It's not good. It's not good. Peyton can't wear Trump or MAGA gear to the polls. Yeah. Friedrich Texan, just wear a MAGA hat so the Trumpers know that you're friendly so you can scare off the Democrats. Well, see, all of my outfits got this. It's all got the hooligan badge with the bars and stars. I got a hat that's got bars and stars with the Michigan outline on it. So if people stand around long enough, they'll figure out that we're over here voting for President Trump. But from a glance, I might look like Antifa because I'm all blacked out and stuff. But even my coat's got the American flag and the Michigan flag pins on it. I got American flags here somewhere. I think it's on that back table. I keep flags on me. That way everyone knows. I might be blacked out, but I'm not Antifa. What's up, Nana? Happy Freedom. What's up, Ren America? Appreciate you being here. Are you ready for tomorrow? Liberation Day. I'm so ready. So fired up to go vote. Can't wait. Can't vote fast enough. Zeus Boot spam. I know. I got to ban myself posting all those damn links. Happy Freedom, Zeus Boot. Ruby Blue, happy freedom to you. Someone told me that one time that a person that can abuse kids or animals are evil incarnate. Could be. I don't know why people want to destroy a creature that's less than themselves. I had a hard time hunting because of that. And now I don't like venison, so now I don't hunt at all. But it's hard for me to engage with something using lethal force if that thing did not do something to me first. It has to do something to me first. If that doesn't happen, I have no energy to put something in the dirt. Sepa. Are these cookbooks? Asking for a Haitian friend? No. But they are good books. And like I said, when I receive them in the mail, I will show you guys all of these books and my inner thoughts on it and stuff like that, because I'm going to go through, read the books, do all the activities and all of that. And then I'll have a little bit more in-depth description of what I think about those books. What's up, DeMarquise? Happy Freedom. You know hooligans don't read. Well, don't. I'm glad you said don't instead of can't, because I know hooligans can read. There's hooligans out there that got kids that like reading, though. What's up, Curb? Happy Freedom. What's up, Sarah Clark? Happy Freedom to you. Breeze by you, I read all the time. Yeah, I haven't read since I was in like middle school. I hate reading. I don't know why I hate it. Russell, I'm wearing my Jeff Mac fight shirt tomorrow to the polls. Hopefully they'll let you in with Trump on the shirt. They might. I wonder if they're even going to let me wear Jeff Mac shirts. Zero, Jeff needs to wear his fancy cowboy hat to vote tomorrow. Oh, I should definitely go do that. You think they'll let me in? Well, they might. It's not rainbow, but they might let me in. Guess we're all wearing red? Yeah, I assume that there's going to be a lot of people wearing red. Zero, I wore my Jeff Mac mugshot shirt to go vote. I just zipped up my jacket. That's awesome, Zero. Alistair, just wearing my hooligan beanie, probably the H-Bad shirt. That's what I think I'm going to wear too, Alistair, is this design here. Should be good to go. You know, it doesn't say one party or the other. I think we'll be okay. Unless they know who I am, and then, you know, maybe they'll be all butthurt and stuff. Then you just got to play stupid. Be like, you don't want me voting for Harris? They're going to be like, oh, yeah, you come in, you're like, Trump all day. You know they ain't that damn smart out there. Tom, usually not with the name of the candidates. Yeah. Thomas, there's going to be a lot of tampons used tomorrow. Only by the blue team. Guess Jeff Mac's not a political statement. You can wear it. Yeah, you never know. These damn Democrats out here. All right, hooligans, we're going to get onto this next video here. This is a plethora of lefties losing it. Like I said, they highlight J-Lo crying at the Hyena Harris rally, but there's a bunch of good stuff here. So let's go ahead and get into it. And don't forget, hit that like button over on Rumble.
Now it's time for Lefties Losing It, and let's start with the recreation of an iconic moment in Lefties Losing It. First, the original clip that in so many ways captures the quintessential essence of Lefties Losing It, the crazy hyperbole, the wild emoting, the derangement and desperation to be a victim, all captured in this classic moment when Donald Trump was sworn in as president.
Donald J. Trump is now president of the United States. President
What a great honor to be able to introduce for the first time ever anywhere.
It never gets old, and now that famous moment is not only a popular, timeless meme, it's also inspiring copycats, including this woman's superb work at a recent Donald Trump rally. She didn't need to explain anything here. Everyone got the joke immediately. Of course, there are other copycats, and it can be hard to tell what's real and what's parody. For example, is this next video a comedy skit, or is it Rosie O'Donnell being afflicted with a terminal case of Trump derangement syndrome?
Okay, so how's everybody's nerves about this election? You know, let's say on a scale of 10 being can't think of anything else and may need some additional medication, I'm like at a 7. And I just think with all those people showing up for Kamala, I don't think it's as close as they're saying it is. I really don't. And I think that the dumpster, the hate rally manager, that guy, the orange dumpster fire, him.
Gosh, poor Rosie is so filled with hate she can't even say President Donald Trump's name. That seems unhealthy. But at least she didn't start crying like J-Lo.
I promised myself I wouldn't get emotional. But you know what? You know what? We should be emotional. We should be upset. We should be scared and outraged. We should. Our pain matters. We matter. You matter.
Is she talking to P. Diddy's victims there? What was that all about? Yes, interesting performance from J-Lo, Jenny from the Block, Jennifer Lopez, the woman known for her terrible pics from P. Diddy to Ben Affleck twice. Now she's lecturing Americans on who to vote for. No thanks, love. But I do have some good news for you. Perhaps there is a cure for Trump derangement syndrome. Be sure to tell the lefty in your life about Trumpanol.
Rough day? Do you find yourself acting irrationally? Do you get mistaken as a hyena when you laugh? Or do word salads occur frequently? Now there's help. Introducing Trumpanol. Trumpanol is designed specifically for those suffering with Trump derangement syndrome. Don't allow TDS to control your life anymore. Trumpanol is fast-acting, delivering relief from the stress of campaign season. Side effects may include registering as a Republican or voting for Donald Trump. Consult with your doctor before taking Trumpanol.
Now to a man who needs a double dose of Trumpanol. Here's a man who proves that even a simpleton clown can be a billionaire. Here is Mark Cuban being a misogynist dolt.
Donald Trump, you never see him around strong, intelligent women, ever. Come on, man. It's just that simple.
Do you really want to be saying that to Tulsi Gabbard or, I don't know, Melania or Sarah Huckabee Sanders, who's now governor of Arkansas after being Donald Trump's White House press secretary? And she had this to say about the feral left's attacks against her.
President who empowered his team. And when the left was relentlessly attacking me, kicking my family out of a restaurant, parents spitting on our car at our children's school, MSNBC reporters called me not even human, vile, unfit to be a mother. It was President Trump who pulled me aside, looked me in the eye, and said, Sarah, you're smart, you're tough, you're beautiful, and they attack you because you're good at your job. Now get back to work.
Well, like I said, that's a plethora of lefties losing it there, as they do. I can't wait. Can't wait. As soon as President Trump wins, they're going to be crying so hard on the internet. The news will be crying. Propaganda is going to be in full force. We'll see if there's going to be rioting or protesting, crying in the streets. Probably. There's a good probability of it. Next up, we have Alina Habba, and she delivers her final speech for the Trump campaign at North Carolina's campaign rally. I think it's from yesterday. Winding down this election race here. We got to make President Trump win. We got to get out there and vote. I know a lot of you hooligans have already voted early. I'm so excited to go vote tomorrow. Like I said, we got Alina Habba coming up next. But first, we're going to read through the chat and see what you hooligans think about those lefties losing it. J-Lo crying her eyes out for nothing. For nothing. Snooks buy Kleenex stock. I mean, something. We need something. Guess you never see Cuban around women at all. I don't know why he feels the need to even get involved. Like, I'm not even sure what he's famous for. I've seen him a couple times, but I don't know why he feels the need to get involved with this stuff. Matt Rogers, we should definitely be taking advice from a whore with bad decision-making skills. Exactly. I think all the celebrity endorsements are silly. They're silly. Celebrities don't live like we do. Not at all. Now, it's entertaining to a certain degree, like when Hulk Hogan goes out there and does what he does. Get everybody all fired up at those MAGA rallies, or like the RNC. It's a good time. But he doesn't make me want to like vote for President Trump or vote for anybody. It's just entertaining. It's entertaining. For Alina Harris to have people come out and cry and stuff. They had Beyonce out there. She's using these celebrities to trick people into thinking they're going to concerts. I don't feel like it's an effective way to get people to vote. Now, there is a lot of young people, and young people don't have skin in the game. They don't have houses. They don't pay for groceries. They don't have real jobs that make real money. They don't support themselves. Most of them do not have children that they have to take care of, so they're not worried about schools and stuff like that. They haven't been around long enough to understand what they're voting for. So they vote off of vanity. So they are influenced by celebrities and stuff like that, but I don't know if it really correlates to votes though. I just don't. It'd be different if she had live streamers going up there, like the ones that play video games and stuff, like Ninja or maybe Doc. I'm surprised Harris didn't have a Doc go up there now that Doc's been in trouble for messaging minors and stuff like that. Kind of surprised he hasn't made an appearance, but stuff like that, it affects young people, but it doesn't translate to real adults, people who are older than 20 years old. That whole celebrity endorsement thing is it makes me decide if I like the celebrity or not. It doesn't change how I vote. It's just, do I continue to like that celebrity or not? But it's all for the young people, I assume. Those are the only people dumb enough to vote for Harris. Reading through. Zero, I bet Cuban is compromised. Probably. It could be. I don't know why he would put his face out there so much in a biased arena. Wayward. I seen that LeBron and Diddy photo almost voted Alina Harris. Nah, Wayward. I'm sure that's not how it went. They had the whole Diddy list up there with Alina Harris. Normal Times, hoes for Harris. I think the hoes are voting for Trump. He's saying no tax on tips, That's how they work, They work off those tips. Era 16, Kamala uses Diddy blackmail for endorsements. Yeah. That's totally how it appears. JT3, Cuban was friendly towards President Trump in the beginning, but when he didn't get picked for some advisory board, he got all pissy and he's been for Harris ever since. I see. He's just butthurt. Ghostly, young people also don't vote. Yeah. Well, 18-year-olds vote, but they just don't vote. I feel like it's wishy-washy. Like when you're 18, it's something you can do that you haven't been able to do. So you really want to go do it. But then 19, 20, you're like, nah, I already did the thing, I don't think they vote as enthusiastically as people that are older in their 30s and older than that, where they got some skin in the game. They're voting for things that actually matter in their life. Friedrich Texan, the daughter of former NFL legend Jim Brown, endorsed President Trump. She's a strong black woman, and she exposed all of the left's lies. Is it... I'm trying to think of her name. I wonder if it's who I'm thinking of. Is she from Atlanta? Because the woman I'm thinking of, I believe she's doing some sort of political thing in Atlanta. Is she tall? Like taller than President Trump is? He had some woman with him at a rally who was on fire. And she was tall, black woman, very nice, very smart. And she had a bunch of stuff on Facebook going on. I think she should create her own website and not use Facebook. But either way, there's a lot of people like that out there. People with brains are voting for President Trump. Sophia, it's so disgusting how they treat us. Absolutely. Absolutely. And they don't see anything wrong with it. Like I said, they behave like heathens. Pumpkin, they'll be okay. Just go see their therapist. That's right. Get a little pat on the butt. They'll be all right. Pumpkin, she looks different. Did J-Lo get a facelift? That's the first time I've seen J-Lo in a really long time. Ghostly, she's such a bad actress. She's just a bad person, it seems like. Supia, my mom is dumb enough to vote for Hyena Harris, wants to cry about her Social Security, and refuses to understand what Hyena Harris is going to do to her Social Security. Yeah, Zupia, that's a tough thing. Older people, they're stuck in their ways, especially if they don't keep up to date with the news. Then they just end up falling victim to believing the propaganda. Screws everything up. What makes it worse is when they start being like vindictive about it. When they're like, I'm going to cancel your vote out. You're going to vote for the Orange Eagle? Oh, I'm going to purposely vote against you, and I'm going to cancel your vote out, and you can cry hard, and blah, blah, blah. Like, just be nasty for no reason. It's like, you're the one voting for your own downfall. You're going to sink the ship. We're both in this boat together. So you go ahead and be all off the wall about it, but you're killing the herd here. What's up, Mary Todd? Happy freedom. Ruby Blue, Cuban is so jealous of President Trump. Seems that way. Thank you so much, Southern Eagleman, for gifting a sub over on Twitch. I appreciate the support. Thank you so much. Reading through. Reading through here. What are you guys? Salted Ragu lizard people are real. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. You can tell which one is Harris if their breath smells like balls. What's up, Tim? You made it back to us. You got real quiet last time. I think the hooligans were picking on you. What's up, Scott Johnson? Happy freedom to you. Russell, no tax on tits. That's right. That's right. We got to vote for the Orange Eagle. Stop taxing those tits. Got to make boobies great again. Make Democrats scared to wear boobies. Ugh, shapeshifters. Anyways, we're getting on to Alina Habba. It's titled, Alina Habba delivers final speech for Trump campaign at North Carolina rally. So excited to see President Trump tonight. 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time in Grand Rapids, Michigan. It's going to be awesome. Like I said, this is Alina Habba. It's titled, Alina Habba delivers final speech for Trump campaign at North Carolina's campaign rally. Don't forget, hit that like button over on Rumble, and let's get this rolling.
We've got one more day to save this country. I just arrived with the greatest president this country has ever seen. He is backstage right now, and he is ready to become the 47th president of the United States tomorrow. Raleigh, Chaldeans for Trump, you're right. You're right. Listen, This has been quite a journey, and today is my last rally with President Trump, so I'm a little sad. But I'm so happy to end it in North Carolina. I know North Carolina is going to make the difference. I can feel it. But we have to get every one of our friends, our mothers, our brothers, our cousins, take your grandma, take her for a visit, and take her to the polls. We have to vote. You know, as I stand here, I realize it's been 3.5 years since I started this with President Trump, before he even announced that he was going to run. And after experiencing the last 3.5 years as a mom, as a woman, and as a business owner, I can tell you with certainty, we are not better off than we were when he left office. But I can also tell you something else. Kamala broke it, but Donald Trump will fix it. Vote. So I've done a few of these, and in my final speech, I just want to talk to you about the man that I do know. The man that's taken my children golfing, the man that is kind to every single person he meets. Thank you. And I can tell you that when I was tired in New York while they tried to stop us, he was never tired for 1 minute. He was never upset for 1 minute, and the only thing that gets him angry is when people mess with his country. President Trump has led the most amazing life. He has built skyscrapers. He has changed the skyline of New York. He built the Trump Organization. He saved this country in 2016, and after tomorrow, he will resave and fix this country. Because there is nobody I know that loves America more than Donald Trump. That man has sacrificed everything, and they have tried to take him down in every way possible. Through lawfare, through raids, through telling him his fans and his people and his American patriots are garbage. See, even my mic didn't like that. They tried to say that he surrounds himself with stupid women who aren't strong. Nice try, Mark. But he has lifted me up. So today I want to say thank you to all of you Americans, to everyone in North Carolina, for rooting for us for the last 3.5 years, for rooting for me, and for rooting for America. Because tomorrow, we will fix this country. We will elect Donald Trump as the 47th President of the United States. God bless you, North Carolina. God bless the United States and President Trump. Get out and vote. Thank you.
Well, that's Alina Habba. Full confidence in President Trump. Got to get out there and vote if you haven't voted already. Like I've been saying this whole live, I am so excited to go vote tomorrow. I'm going to be taking pictures and all kinds of stuff. Just cuz. It's a historical moment. Every time we vote it is. But this is a really big deal. Got to close some borders. Got to get dudes out of women's sports. We got a lot of stuff that's got to be done. But that stuff's going to be done day one. He's talking about stopping the war between Ukraine and Russia as president-elect. He's talking about having that solved before Inauguration Day. So, I don't know. I'm excited for it. Super excited for it. I don't know what to expect tomorrow. All of you hooligans keep asking me, what are we going to do tomorrow after the election? But it just depends on what happens. If we got 4 days of them counting the votes, I don't know what tomorrow night's going to look like. But we will be eyes open, waiting to see. Definitely make sure you're a part of Discord or jeffmaclive.com. That way you can let me know if you see anything going on or anything that you think we should cover. That's the best way to get a hold of me. But either way, we're going to be open to whatever is happening tomorrow. And as I've been saying, I think there's probably going to be protests. I assume there's going to be some sort of protest. We'll see. There'll be something to cover, I'm sure of it. Let's see what's on the menu here. Oh, yeah. So next up, we got Alina Habba trying to cause some election interference. It's titled Trump Benefits from NBC's Saturday Night Live Gaff. In the end, apparently Alina Habba went to do an SNL skit. I don't know exactly what it was. I tried to watch it, but I can't stand listening to her voice. And her being on SNL is just like listening to a laugh track over and over again. Hated every minute of it so bad I didn't even put it on the schedule. But they reference her being on SNL, and because of the way things go with these, I don't know what you want to call it, these channels, we'll call it a channel, NBC is not allowed to give one candidate more airtime than another candidate during an election. So Alina Habba doing this SNL skit, yeah, it seems like what she's doing is harmless, but she was talking about election-related things during the skit. So that meant that if they didn't want to be hit for election interference, they would have to give President Trump 90 seconds as well, because apparently that's how long Alina Habba was on the TV. So she tried to be real sneaky in the end here. Didn't work out. All they gave was President Trump an extra moment of some advertisement over on their channel. Like I said, it's coming up next, but first we're going to read through the chat really quick, see what your hooligans think about Alina Habba. I don't know what that is, Snooks. She probably does BDSM skits behind closed doors. I almost guarantee it. Guess thank you, Alina. You have lifted me up. Yes. It's easy to stand tall and shine bright when she's around. Russell Hobbit speaking the truth, getting people fired up. Guess bombshell report exposes gold medal Olympic. Why can't I talk? Olympic boxer as never being female. Male sex organs confirmed. I knew that by looking at it. Guess Democrats love watching women get punched in the face by dudes. They love it. They're all about it. Oh, I see what you're saying, Snooks. Yes. Thank you for being here, Annette. Hopefully I see you later for Trump. You're going to vote tomorrow? Well, be safe out there. Those damn Democrats, they'll be peeking around the corner and stuff. Stoner, I love the Habba. I wonder how much we're going to see Alina Habba after President Trump is back in the White House. So used to seeing her. We cover every week. At least once a week we see Alina Habba. They do still got to get through these court cases. All of them are in appeal right now. So I assume we'll still see Alina Habba from time to time. Probably not as much as during the Trump rallies, though. Appreciate you, Wayward. Rappy, I'm wearing my Trump hat and shirt tomorrow. Heck yeah. See, I don't have any Trump merch. Not that I know of. I got the Trump sticker around here somewhere. I'll have to make sure that's visible on the screen tomorrow. Fanatical. What do we wear? It's my first Civil War. You gotta wait. You gotta wait to figure it out. You gotta see what the other team is wearing first. They'll be wearing MAGA hats. You already know. You saw J6. What's up, Smoke? Happy Freedom. We should cover that chick that just spoke all year long. What do you think we've been doing, Smoke? That's what we've been doing. Gotta keep an eye on Alina Habba. Smoke, you should stream your vote. Nah, I don't think they'll let me do that. I don't think you can bring cameras into the voting areas. Wayward, I just hope everything goes safely tomorrow. I've Lefties trying to run me off the road over a Trump hat. The hate for us is real. Be aware, be vigilant. That's true, Wayward. It's very true. Pumpkin, we're the best garbage made in the USA. You're not wrong, Pumpkin. We're the party of a sense of humor. The other guys, they're cutting their own dicks off. That's not even propaganda. That's really happening. I'll never fear somebody that cuts their own wieners off. Not for a fucking second. What's up, 5D? Happy freedom to you. Phantom's so butthurt over here on Kick. Phantom loves Lady Wiener. Stupid. Yep, that's all right. That's all right. Master Meatball, happy freedom to you. Don't wear red. Wear the black and gold hat in combat. That's how it goes. The Trump colors. Getting out there. You gotta come out to the Undertaker music and stuff. Mm-hmm. Raybon, do we hate the Dems? Nope. I don't hate anybody. I don't hate anybody. What's up, Tommy Two Guns? Happy freedom to you. Thomas Hubba Hubba. That's right. Oh, Alina Habba Habba. Let's see. What do we got here? DeMarquise Cuban is a strong woman. He thinks so. He needs to go put his dress on. What's up, Standing Foot? Happy freedom. Hyena Harris must have got her brain poked too many times. Yeah, scrambled those eggs real well. She just busts out in those cackles. What is she going to do after tomorrow? Well, I guess she'll still be stanking up the White House until January. I mean, there's that. There's that. I don't know how President Trump's going to get that smell out. It's going to be rough. It's going to be rough. Rappy, I got my Trump Girl coffee mug today. That's badass, Rappy. Phantom's so gay for Democrats. Said his butt's loose. Like, hold on, dude. This ain't that kind of live. This is not that kind of... It is on Saturday, but not today, though. Not on Manic Monday. Alistair, what is she going to do after tomorrow? My first guess is, who cares? Well, I just want to know if I got to look at her or not. I still got to go to work tomorrow. I just want to know if she's going to be there or not. Anyways, let's get into this next video. Like I said, this is Scamala causing election interference with her SNL skit, but in the end, it benefited President Trump. Let's get this pulled up really quick.
At the far end of the set.
All right, hooligans. Once again, this is Trump benefited from NBC's Saturday Night Live gaffe in the end. Let's get this rolling. Don't forget, hit that like button over on Rumble.
At the far end of the set, there's a guy called Joe Concha, and he's with me this morning. I got to tell you, though, the FCC says that was not legit. Her appearance was not legit. What's the problem?
Correct. Well, you have to have equal time for both candidates. And Lorne Michaels, who's been the Saturday Night Live producer for more than 50 years, said just recently that we're not going to have either candidate on for that reason. So sure enough, NBC had to air a 90-second ad of Donald Trump's during Sunday Night Football last night. Sunday Night Football is the #1 show in the country every week by a country mile. So in the end, Trump benefited from SNL's gaffe or NBC's gaffe.
That's fascinating. I didn't realize that to do the make good is what it would be called.
And during a NASCAR race as well. So he got 2 ads and she got a skit that no one's talking about.
That's good. That's good.
Thank you.
Listen to what Nancy Pelosi had to say about Trump's mental fitness.
I think people who might thinking about voting for him have to know that he can't last as president for 4 years with his brain deteriorating at the rate that it is, and it's clearly evident. And they may be voting for President Vance, which would be a horrible thing for our country.
That was a little sharp-edged, wasn't it?
That was a shiv to the kidneys. Right. And she's got some, I can't use this word, some brass as to say something like that on television when she covered up Joe Biden's cognitive decline for many years. And now she's talking about Trump having cognitive decline. How many rallies does he have today? 4? He doesn't look like he's deteriorating to me in any way, shape, or form. He is out hustling Kamala Harris, who's 22 years younger than he is.
Goodness, President Trump has all the lefties all bent out of shape. They're even pouring into the chat right now with all their damn problems like I'm their fucking therapist. I don't know what their problems are because I ain't listening to it. I ain't listening to the bullshit. Nancy Pelosi over there looking like she smells like shit. Even Klaus Daniels can't be bothered to put up with their nonsense. I'm just saying. Just saying. They are all bent out of shape. But it's a razor-thin race. That's what they keep saying. I don't know. All this damn crying. This damn crying going on. It's really looking like the Orange Eagle might have it, but we got to get out there and vote. We can't let up on these people. You know how they are. You know how they are. They're going to lie, cheat, and steal their way to victory if we let them. Got to get out there and vote. That is all the news we had for today. The last little bit of coffee there. We got a feel-good... Let me see. We got a funny video of the day and then a feel-good video of the day. Coming up next, the first video here, it cracks me up. It's titled, Even Kids Are Feeling the Inflation. And then our official feel-good video of the day is The Red Wave is Coming. All of that's coming up next, but first we're going to read through the chat and see what you hooligans think about all that news we just covered. Russell, hell, I'd vote for Vance too. Yeah, well, we're going to see in 2028. President Trump was saying that whoever he picks as VP would be someone that he thinks would be a good president themselves. So it's kind of telling that chances are J.D. Vance is going to run 2028. I wonder if Don Jr. is going to run or if Eric's going to run. I wonder if Ramnath Salami is going to run. Could you imagine if Elon ran? I don't think Elon can because he migrated here, but, well, we'll see what things look like in 2028. Zero, loser Piglosi. Yeah, she's all mad. She reminds me of Hillary Clinton, like just saying crazy stuff to try and stay relevant. Matt, vodka brain, trying to make sense again. Yeah, it's a real struggle. It's a real struggle. Russell, yeah, Trump made out like a bandit on that ad. Lucked out. Just got some free advertisement. They had to give him advertisement. They had to give him airtime because of what Hyena Harris did. He was like, well, I didn't plan on running this ad, but since the Dems can't stop cheating for 5 seconds, yeah, I better just go out there and tell everyone to vote for Trump real quick. Just go ahead and get that taken care of for the day. Breeze by you, Nancy, talking about someone else's mental fitness. Laugh out loud. Yeah. She's rough stuff. Matt, they're going to try and burn this place down in the next few months. Could be. It could be. Russell, you have to be a natural-born citizen to be president? Yeah. Yeah, I know. Got some feel-good video of the day. Paul Pelosi getting hammered. Nah, we already played that one. We played it when it first happened. It's a good one, though. We might have to bring him back. You Hill, happy freedom to you. Nancy Pelosi and the goblet of vodka. I don't want to see it, but I believe it. I believe it. It's like you can smell the vodka just by looking at her. It's disgusting. She's almost Russian. She's drank so much vodka. I'm just saying. Normal times, Pelosi has a chronic case of TDS, and it's in the fatal stages. Yeah, it's why it looks like her flesh is peeling off. Era 16, Jeff on for a rally tonight? Yes, 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time. We will be covering President Trump's last rally of the whole campaign race. It's going to be taking place in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Like I said, it's only like 2 hours away from me. I wish I could go in person, but that's all right. I'll be able to spend the night here with you hooligans. I'm getting Twisted Teas. I don't know what you're doing, but I'm getting Twisted Teas because it's going to be a hell of a night tonight. The last campaign rally. What's up, Boosted Flames? Happy freedom. Thank you for being here, Rappy. Fanatical, do you know about the YouTube rapper Samson? He made a song about Pelosi. I think I have heard of Samson, but I don't know if I've heard the Pelosi song. I'll look it up after the live. Thank you for letting me know, Fanatical. I just pulled up a tab for it. Normal times, Nancy couldn't spot the cognitive decline in Biden, but now, all of a sudden, she's an expert. Well, it's true. The way they lie, cheat, and steal. I couldn't imagine I have to be around old man Walter. You know he's mentally deteriorating, and you're just supposed to look the other way. I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that. Wayward, where has she been hiding? Oh, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Pumpkin, Pelosi's making me blind. She's more like moonshine on all of us than vodka. Yep. What's up, Amarane? Happy freedom to you. Ghostly, what the fuck? How can they be so hypocritical? That's what they do. They project all of their stuff. Like they keep saying that, you know, President Trump's going to put them all in cages and he's going to have them tied up in court and all this stuff. He's like, what do you mean? Like what you've been doing to me? Yep, exactly like that, President Trump. That's what they do. What's up, Schulers? Happy freedom to you. What's up, Free Speech? Rip Curl, JD Vance is exactly the kind of president this country needs. Not just his beliefs, faith, and personality, compassion, and his age. Yeah, Rip Curl, I think he might have what it takes. I'm interested to see how this next 4 years go. Hey, thank you for being here, AR16. Be safe out there. Pag, they're probably still watching. That's what they do. They get in the chat, they cry real hard, they catch the hammer right in the face, and then they sit there and cry in silence while they watch us make fun of them. I don't know why. I don't know who would want to be a troll. It sounds like a terrible life. Guess who? Real talk. Can we deport Cardi B, J-Lo to Hades when Trump wins? They'll find their way back in. They'll sneak back into the country. Seppa Kamala said she has the momentum of the last minute voters, aka the cheating is on. Oh yeah, we're just waiting on it. Just waiting on it. What's up, Paul? Happy freedom to you. What's up, Steve? Happy freedom to you. What's up, Steve AZ? Thomas, my question to celebrities who support Kamala: did Diddy diddle you? You know he did. You know he did. They got tapes and everything of it. Breeze by you. Who has the time to be a troll? Seriously, they should maybe find something productive to put all of that energy into. That's why we talk about the soft and stupid people, because it doesn't make sense. It's like sawing off your own toe because you don't like the socks that someone else is wearing. Why would you do that? They don't know, but they do. I don't know. Being soft and stupid sounds like a miserable existence. Maybe they can't help it. God only knows. Anyways, next up we got our funny video of the day. It's titled "Even Kids Are Feeling the Inflation," and it is a funny video. But before we get into it, I want to give you guys this last reminder here. If you would like to support the live to keep us running, you're welcome to use that Linktree link in the description in order to make donations. You can do that by using PayPal, Cash App, Stripe, Locals, Buy Me a Coffee, or you can even send crypto. Let's get into this funny video of the day. And like I said, we got a feel-good video of the day coming up next.
What do you want him?
Yes, this is a good one. All right, hooligans, once again, this is titled, "Even the Kids Are Feeling the Inflation."
What do you want him to do? What do you want him to say today?
I want him to lower prices and lower the taxes and make Barbies cheaper.
Make Barbies cheaper?
Yeah.
Tell me more about that. Have they gotten expensive?
Yeah, and Polly Pockets. All my favorite toys are so expensive.
She ain't wrong. She ain't wrong at all. Make Barbies cheaper. Oh, President Trump hears that. You know, gotta make the Barbies great again. Just saying. We're going to get into our feel-good video of the day. Let me get this pulled up really, really quick. That kid's video is so funny. All right, hooligans, this is our official feel-good video of the day. It's titled, "The Red Wave is Coming." Hell yeah. Gotta bring that red wave. Gotta have a red tsunami tomorrow. That's what's gotta happen. Well, hooligans, that is all the coffee I had for you guys today. I'm gonna drop this Linktree link to all of you hooligans. We're gonna be doing the Pledge of Allegiance and wrapping things up. Of course, we're gonna read through the chats. But later on today, 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time, President Trump is going to be live in Grand Rapids, Michigan for the very last rally of the campaign. It's going to be crazy. It is going to be crazy. Like I said, 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time, we will be covering it. So hopefully I see you guys right here for the last Trump rally of the season. I just dropped that Linktree link to all of you guys where all of my links are listed. So if you would like to make donations, join membership programs, or purchase any merch, I would really appreciate it. All of your guys' contributions keep us running every day except for Sunday, because we got to have a day to recharge those batteries. Definitely go join Discord. Discord is the best way to be notified every single time we go live. The hooligans are there keeping the conversation going 24/7, and we have 2 news boards to keep you up to date with everything going on around the world. So definitely go join Discord. If you're feeling real saucy, go join jeffmaclive.com. Over on the website, it is the best way to experience a live. Our built-in chat has more ability than any other platform. You can post memes and GIFs and custom emojis and links and all kinds of stuff right there while watching the live. You'll also have access to Hooligans Alley, which is our private social media area. You'll have access to the forums, which is to encourage open discussion, and it could be good during the election night. You will also have access to the arcade, which is full of games that adapt to your phone, and they are a lot of fun. It is hard to escape the arcade. It's very addicting over there. You'll also have access to our advanced messaging system, where we all gather Fridays, 6 p.m. Eastern Time for our voice chat, which is a lot of fun. But you'll have the ability to text each other, call each other, video call each other, group texting, group calling, group video calling, and more. jeffmaclive.com is the home of the hooligans and the place to be. So definitely go get yourself a membership for the website. We're going to read through the chats really quick. Let's see here. We're going to read through the chat really quick, and then, like I said, we're going to do the Pledge of Allegiance, and we'll be wrapping things up. But we'll be live again 10:30 p.m. tonight for the very last MAGA rally. Thank you, Breeze by You. Appreciate you being here. Guess we may be garbage, but we're about to be recycled. Yes, rejuvenated. It's going to be good stuff. Russell, Trump's the ultimate gangster. I agree. He's out here kicking ass. Guess I'm smarter than an adult liberal. That's right. Somebody was raising those kids, right? Got to make those Barbies great again. The Polly Pockets and all that stuff. Yes. Russell, she was spitting facts. I know, Matt. She ain't wrong. I love that video. Breeze by You, go kids. You know it. Like I said, even the kids can feel the inflation. Breeze by You, Friday's voice chat was so fun. Hair juicer passed out on us. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. It happens. It does happen. Amarine, wow, that's late. It is pretty late. It is pretty late. It's going to be a good rally, though. It's the last one of the whole campaign. Thank you, Too Old to Care. Appreciate you being here. Thank you, Pumpkin. Thank you, MU. Libby Racer, Barbie does not have pronouns. Thank God. Thank God. They didn't get to Barbie. Appreciate you, Zupia. Amarine, wow, the AI is getting insane. It is crazy, but you know, they were like, oh, the AI is going to steal the election. Like, not looking like that, it won't. Maybe next time. Maybe next time. Rip Curl, out of the mouth of the babes comes the truth. That's right, Rip Curl. Kids tell you the truth. Ghostly, wow, kind of sad, actually. Smart kids, though. Yeah. I'm just glad they were up there to tell it like it is. Interstate, go vote in person, everyone. Yeah, I got to get out there and go vote. Thank you so much, Backwoodsman, for the bits over on Twitch. I appreciate the support. Thank you so much. Man, I'm so fired up to go vote tomorrow. I'm not even going to be able to sleep tonight. Killer J, same as cyber criminals. They need to get a life. Yeah. Yeah, the cyber criminals, they're almost as bad as pedos. They're just terrible people. Low lifes. What's up, Lisa? Happy Freedom. Mushroom, last MAGA rally ever. Yep, it's gonna be a great time. I'm sure of it. Like I said, I'm going to get Twisted Teas right after this, just to make sure I got them. What's up, Yukon Man? Happy Freedom to you. Conundrum, I'm not sure who you're referencing there. Snooks, you never sleep anyways. I sleep sometimes. Here, Juicer, was I snoring? You probably were. You probably were. If I drink, I snore. Really obnoxiously, I guess, but it's opinions. That's an opinion. Appreciate you, MU. All right, hooligans, it is that time once again. Please join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, did the thing. Should have woke Klaus up for that. He's lazy, being lazy. All right, hooligans, like I said, we're going to read through the chat one last time. We're wrapping this up. But we will be live again tonight, 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time, for President Trump live in Grand Rapids for the very last MAGA rally. If for some reason I don't see you tonight for the MAGA rally, I will see you tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern. Well, the goal is to be live tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern Time, for the very next Coffee with Hooligans, but I will be going to vote. I don't know if I'm going to have a car or not. I don't know what's going on. Hopefully the shop calls me. Have they called me yet? Oh, they have called me. Oh, damn. Maybe they got my car fixed. God, I'm hoping. Please, God, give me back the Subaru. We'll see. I will keep you guys up to date. Like I said, join Discord, be a part of jeffmaclive.com. You can even join Telegram if you want to. And I will let you guys know if there's some change in the schedule. But as of right now, we're going to be just hoping 1 p.m. Eastern Time. We will be live tomorrow with Coffee with Hooligans. And like I said, I'll make announcements in the communities if for some reason we're not going to be live on time tomorrow, and other reasons than just being late. So I'll let you know. Make sure you're part of the communities. We're going to read through and we're wrapping her up. Appreciate you, Cassie J. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Russell. Appreciate you. Thank you, Snugs. I hope you have a fantastic birthday. You know, President Trump, he planned this. He planned this to do the last rally on your birthday. That's how it was all put on the schedule there, Snugs. He was like, Snugs' birthday? Let's do the rally that day. Appreciate you, Ghostly. Thank you, Pumpkin. Much love to you. What's up, Mr. Satan? Happy freedom to you. Thank you for being here. Thank you, MU. Oh, you just waking up now? Huh? You just waking up? You all right? You seeming, Jesus loves us. You seem a little tired there, buddy. A little lethargic. He's like, Dad, you can't spell lethargic. Yeah, you mind your business. Appreciate you, Southern Eagleman. Thank you, Tommy Two Guns. All right, hooligans, it looks like we're good to go. You guys all posting Subarus in the chat on the website. I keep telling you guys, if you ain't watching the website, you are missing out. Either way, I will see you for the 1900th time tonight, 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time, for the very last MAGA rally of the campaign. It is going to be a fantastic time, so hopefully I see you right here. If I don't, hopefully I'll see you tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern Time, for the very next Coffee with Hooligans. Oh, we got shout-outs really quick. I want to give a huge shout-out to Simply Witchy. Thank you so much for the Cash App. I want to give a shout-out to MC. Thank you so much for the PayPal. And a shout-out to Cassandra. Thank you so much for the PayPal. I really appreciate all of you hooligans, and thank you so much for the support. All right. I almost forgot. But I got it. Huge shout out to everyone that made donations, joined the membership programs, or purchased any merch. I really appreciate all of you hooligans, and I wouldn't be able to do any of this if it wasn't for you. So thank you so much for all your support, and I'll see you on the next live. Until then, stand tall, shine bright, and that's a wrap.